everybody know who Mike Tony, who is Wet Willie, Willie Wonka. Forgot to talk about it. Well, anyway, people, and I thank y'all for listening to our podcast and for supporting us. And the subject of the day is religion.
Spirituality.
When I was growing up, my mom used to send me, my baby brother, and my young sister to church. And I've been baptized, and I used to read the Bible. But year later, I read all 16 books in the Bible. But I grew up on Christianity, and when I was escorting my sister and brother to church, there was a shootout right in front of me, and I had to.
Where was this?
It was in Melbourne. It was in the
wow.
hood. You know what I'm saying? I had to like hover over my brother and sister to protect them from the bullets that were flying around us. And ever since then, I had truly misgivings about religion. Because I knew, as a matter of fact, Jesus, God, however you want to call it, it's not going to come there and stand in front of me while them bullets flying. You know what I'm saying? And my concept about religion began, I began to have some misgivings. And I went to prison and got involved with, prison religion. I never was a Muslim or Hebrew Israelite, not like that. But when I went to Florida State Prison, I convert my Christianity to Judaism. And a rabbi used to come see me every week. And at the age of 17, your mind is like expunged. You'll soak up all negative energy. And when he told me that a black could never be a Jew, I stopped being religious. And ever since then, I done read and studied Judaism, Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and all the other societies, Theosophy, the Theosophical Society, you know what I'm saying? And I just kept on reading stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that you put a person on the west side, east side, south, and north side of a mountain and tell them to climb up. And when they climb up to the top, they realize that there is only one God with many names. And once I stopped being religion, then I began to seek spiritual enlightenment with God and with myself. I don't believe in God like most people do. I believe that there was a supreme being. I don't believe that Jesus was a God. I believe that Jesus was a reincarnated, just like Elijah and all these people that had the same power as Jesus. I'm not knocking about religion, but religion is for those who believe in dogmatic beliefs.
Do you remember you wrote down a quote that I said? I said, religion is for people that don't want to go to hell. Spirituality is for people that have been to hell and don't want to go back.
Mm-hmm. And I've been to hell now. I'm talking about I've been to hell. You know what I'm saying? And I have grown. Like, I don't have to be religious to show love and kindness toward my fellow human being. I don't have to get out here and pray to God that I don't get a life sentence and He sent me to a life, and I get a life sentence. If that's the will of God for me to get a life sentence, no, it is the will of man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I used to start religion. I was a religious freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I realized that in the art of war, it says that the journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Everything begins with you. If you believe in yourself, you can believe in others. If you love yourself, you can love others. If you are happy with yourself, you can be happy with others. And religion does nothing but hinder a person from expanding. I never prayed a day in my life. I can say that praying and hoping is basically the same thing.
Yeah.
So
I've talked about this with people a lot. Like, what's the difference between a thought and a prayer? A prayer is really just a very deep thought. So they're one and the same, basically, right? So
yeah,
really, you're praying all the time,
yeah.
which is your connection.
And you pray to out of God. But biblically speaking, Jesus said that in Matthew that the kingdom of God is not over there or over yonder. The kingdom of God exists within you. And I'm telling you, if you go within yourself and discover the kingdom of God and yourself, then you will become spiritual. Like I can manifest the kingdom of heaven, which consists of love, happiness, joyfulness, and yada yada yada. But to literally think that there's a hell and a heaven, I don't think that. I believe that everybody in the world born to die. Every living entity in this world was born to die. And it ain't from the inception until your demise that count. It's the legacy that you leave behind. And that's what's matters. But do I believe in God? I believe that there is a supreme being out there. I would know that aliens did not come to this world and created mankind. That's a great possibility.
Yeah, but who made them?
Hey,
You know what I mean?
evolution and Big Bang go together. Do you think that there is a God without a goddess? Everything got to have an equal opposite. You can't have love without hate, up without down, soft without hard, male without female. So how did God procreate mankind? Did he fuck himself? Excuse me. But anyway, like I know I'm not a religious person. I'm more spiritual and I'm in tone with my energy and I believe in my intuition. And I don't know, man, like sometimes I have the gift of discernment. You know, and I don't even know where all this shit come from, but I can feel a person suffer. And I am a strong empath. I feel they struggling. I feel their confusion. And when I sit down and I talk to them, I learn to listen. I learn to listen because I do want to understand other people, and that make me grow. And my empathetic will always be toward those who are brothers of the same struggle, or sisters of the same struggle. We all have different paths that we walk on, run on, crawl on. But all in all, it's still part of the struggle. And the mistakes that we make to make us a better person. So we won't repeat those mistakes. Some people don't learn. Some people do. But no, I'm not a spiritual person. I'm more spiritual than anything. I lead with my spiritual. I lead with my energy because my energy will not mislead me. After I did all that time in prison and I got out, there was no one there for me. I was defecated back to society with nothing to rehabilitate me or to help me with life skills. I had to make that transition on my own. And ever since then, I became a better man. I stand on my 10 toes. I stand on my square because I'm a man. And I represent myself like a man. But anyway, if religion works for some people, absolutely. But if spirituality works for some people, absolutely.
I'm for whatever. If people are trying to better themselves through whatever means, you know what I mean, and become better people, I'm cool with that. You know, I'm not going to inflict my beliefs on them, but I'm not going to deride what they're doing either. I'm not going to say that they're messed up because that's the way they think. If that's what they want to do to try and become better people, then sure, go for it.
Everybody got to believe something. Like
Yeah.
every living entity in this world has to believe in something to keep going. I don't give a time. There have been many times when life knocked me to my knees with the overwhelming feeling that I have nothing left. And I cry. And I crying, I get up, brush myself off, and continue my journey. That if it doesn't kill me, it would never destroy me. But to each his own. To each his own. And I respect the next man's religion. I respect what the next man believes in. It is not my cup of tea, but I respect it. And when it comes to that Bible, I know that Bible like I do the back of my black hand. And that it ain't what you will see. I believe I can fly. If you want religion and someone come over there and you truly believe in God, and someone come over there and snatch your purse and get away with it, know what you're gonna do? You're gonna dial 911.
You're not gonna fly over there. Get it? If I looked over, I saw you flying, I'd throw myself.
You better be well, boy. I'm gonna be like a motherfucking black dragon.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Black dragon. All right.
Hey. So,
Macaroni Tony, aka the Black Dragon.
The Black Dragon.
Yeah.
You know they used to call me Black Buddha? But I was 8, I don't know where I get the wisdom, the knowledge from, I don't know.
It's not because of the belly.
No. You know what I'm saying?
Or is it the combination?
It might be the combination of both.
I get you. All right. So, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Show us that you are really interested in what I'm doing. Even send me some compliments. I appreciate everything. Whether it's negative, positive, or constructive criticism. I'll accept it. For those who might write a negative remarks about me, I embrace it. but I'm not informed by it.
That was me. I'm kidding.
No, you're entitled to believe in whatever you want to believe. But me myself, I believe in me, and I like to believe in other people. I keep it real with other people. They keep it real with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't try to put myself on a pedestal because of the knowledge and wisdom that I know. And to be honest, I don't know where it comes from either. You know what I'm saying? But I had the out of what you call the out of body experience. I felt deja vu. And these are spiritual things, you know what I'm saying? Like if I feel that, then I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm the distant cousin of Houdini. No, I don't know though. I don't know. But you know, like I do believe in predestination for the young people. Because they are predestined to go through certain things in life. Just like the Indian. When their son is 12 years old, he has to get out there in the jungle and survive for a certain amount of days in order to enter into manhood. And that's precisely what I had to do.
You went in the jungle for sure?
Hell yeah. Man, you can never tell how dangerous the jungle is unless you step outside the jungle, you'll realize man, that there are all kind of poison snakes in that motherfucker.
Centipedes,
scorpions.
scorpions.
All kinds of shit in that jungle that can cause you great body harm. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I respect the jungle. I ain't gonna be no damn fool. Who with me? Subscribe, folks, to Macaroni Podcast. And I want to thank you from the base of my heart and salute all my fathers, all my sisters and brothers who are part of the struggle. 1 foot forward and many more will come. Thank you.